Hello everyone, my name is Ben. I am with Asics. I am based out of Minneapolis. I am bummed that this year we're not able to have the VIP event with Runaway Shoes in person. I always look forward to my trip over to that area of Wisconsin every February, but hopefully this is just a one-time thing and we can be safe and next year have it in person. So I'm just going to take a couple minutes to share some recently released shoes as well as some stuff that's going to be released this spring. So just kind of, you may have seen these in store or out in the market if you have recently bought some shoes or you've been looking. We'll cover some stuff that's already out, and then like I said, we'll touch on a few upcoming releases, which is exciting. So the first one I want to take a minute to touch on is the GT2000. This is one of our just overall best-selling shoes. It works for so many people. I like to say it's one that kind of has everything you need and nothing you don't in it. So it is considered a stability shoe. It's in that stability category just because on the inside right here, it gives your arch some nice support. It's a little rigid, so it keeps your foot in control. It kind of helps control that gait cycle. So when you step down from your heel to your toe off, you get a nice, smooth, stable feel. This one just updated this past September, and so it gets just a real nice look to it with this one-piece upper. You can see right here it says FlyteFoam. That's a material that we'll use across most all of our shoes. So it's gonna provide nice shock absorption, and then also will provide a nice spring effect too. Another thing that you'll see in all of our shoes is gel. We have always used gel. So every shoe is going to be called, I guess, incorporate gel somehow, doing it in a little bit different ways. We're just kind of known for that gel material. So the GT2000, it is a 10 millimeter offset, retails $120, lots of cushion, lots of stability, kind of your go-to shoe. That is the 2000. Another one that recently updated was the Nimbus 23, and so most stores are getting these in the last month. And so this is kind of our maxed cushion, lots of a real good plush neutral shoe is what is its category. And so again, it uses that FlyteFoam. We use a little bit of a different compound, so it's a FlyteFoam Propel, so it has a little bit more of a springy feel to it. So in addition to having a large amount of gel in the heel for that shock absorption, we do have that FlyteFoam Propel kind of from heel to toe as well to help absorb every step, and then as you toe off as well. And so this just has a nice one piece upper, and then just once you step in this one, definitely feels really plush, really cushioned. It's going to protect you, and you're going to feel good in it. So this is one of the men's color, and then here is one of the women's colors right here. So what I just talked about a little bit ago was the GT2000 that had come out. We're actually going to have a model in February called the 2000 Knit come out, and so it's going to be underfoot the exact same as the 2000. It's just on the upper we have this nice premium knit material, so it gets a little bit of a softer, more plush feel to it. I think it looks a little bit more high end. Cool thing too, it's the same price point, so it retails $120. So this is one of the women's colors right here, and then the blue, nice sharp looking one for the men's. This is the GT2000 Knit, again coming out in February. Okay, another kind of offshoot of one of our shoes that we have is called the Nimbus Lite. So I just touched on the Nimbus a little bit ago as that kind of high-end, premium, super comfy feel. So we've kind of taken a lot of the learnings from that Nimbus, and then we've created the Nimbus Lite. And so this one kind of has that max midsole, oversized midsole, so it's going to have lots of cushion. With this one, we're not going to use much gel in there at all. We just have a little bit under the ball of your foot, which is kind of enclosed in this material here, so you can't see it. But it's a pretty simple shoe. Has lots of cushion without the bulk is kind of how I like to describe this one. Another really cool component about this is at Asics, having a real strong sustainability story is very important to our brand. And so with this one, it is about 70 to 80% recycled materials. And so the upper is nearly all recycled materials. We use non-toxic dyes and glues. And so it has, again, that real nice sustainable story, which a lot of people find really important. And so when you're making your shoe purchase, kind of thinking about the environmental impacts as well. So this is a good model for that. Also, when you buy these from Runaway Shoes, you really are supporting, a small business run specialty. This model is not found everywhere, so it's only made for the Run Specialty channel, and it is on Asics.com, but we just don't sell this in big box stores or anything, so it's kind of an exclusive model. We have one color for the men's right here, this nice blue and kind of neon green, and then the women's will have this plum and blue. Again, this is called the Nimbus Lite. Comes out in, I guess it technically came out middle of December, but it's just kind of making its way into stores now. So you'll see this one around. Nimbus Lite. In April, we have two models coming out. One is called the Gel-Cumulus, and so this neutral shoe has been around for a long time. This is our 23rd edition of it, and so it's just going to be almost like the brother sister of that GT2000. So it has some nice cushion, a little bit of inherent stability to it, not overly plush or overly soft, just kind of the cushion you need for a nice short run or a long run as well. Kind of is really, really versatile. And so this has had some nice updates from the past few editions of it. And currently it's my personal favorite one to run in. I've been fortunate to try this model out. So the Cumulus 23, there's a women's model. Then I just have another women's as well, but we have it obviously in both genders. So this will be April, the Cumulus 23. Also in April, as we start to wrap or gear up for hopefully some road races or spring marathon training, or just trying to get out of the winter rut and people want to go a little bit faster, we have a shoe called the DS Trainer. And so it's kind of a hybrid shoe where some people can use it if they're pretty efficient and little light runners. You can use these for your long runs, for your everyday runs. Some people will use them for the racing flat, or just to go a little bit faster, a little bit of a speedy shoe. So the story with the DS Trainer, it has a little bit of a lower heel to toe offset. So with this one, you're at 8 millimeters. It's pretty low to the ground. It's kind of like a sports car type shoe where it's pretty rigid, pretty firm, and just has like a nice, fast, snappy feel to it. And so I'll use this one for, if I'm running a little bit faster or just kind of want to feel the ground a little bit more. That is the DS Trainer, men's, and then women's right here. DS Trainer comes out in April, retails $130. The last one that I will touch on, one that we've had around for a long time and kind of one of our shoe royalties, I guess, it'll be the 28th edition of the Gel Kayano. And so this one really leads in this sort of category where it's lots of cushion, lots of stability to it, nice plush feel. Retails $160. This one is going to be coming out in June. And so one of the major updates with this is, we can kind of see right here, we call it the FlyteFoam Blast, where we are putting in it. And so this blast material is really kind of explosive. And so when you touch down on your heel and then you kind of come off your toes, it gives you a little bit of like a spring-like feel to it. So it's going to be really, really plush. Gives you that stability support on the inside that you need, but it's not going to be overly corrective. And so if you're a neutral runner, you can still wear it. If you need some support, it would be a really good option as well. And so that is the Kayano 28. And that kind of concludes the quick line that I wanted to share with you. So thanks for stopping by. I hope this is a fun event. And again, hopefully we are in person next time around. Thanks.